While the world's eyes are fixed on the usual military superpowers, the United Kingdom is quietly forging a new arsenal of weapons so advanced they are almost never seen by the public. Forget what you think you know about Britain's military. The assets on this list aren't just upgrades. They are revolutionary leaps in technology, designed in the shadows to counter the threats of tomorrow. From long-range missiles that redefine strategic reach to AI-driven networks that can make targeting decisions in seconds, what are the top 10 UK military assets that are about to change the future of warfare? In this video, we're counting them down. We'll uncover the advanced capabilities that are set to ensure the UK remains a formidable force on the world stage for decades to come. Number 10. M270A2 MLRS upgrade. Coming in at number 10 is a platform that might look familiar, but under the hood, it's a completely new beast. The British Army's upgraded M270A2 multiple launch rocket system. This isn't just a fresh coat of paint on a Cold War warrior. It's a total digital revolution that makes it a linchpin of 21st century warfare. Externally, the most obvious change is a new armored cab, offering the crew much better protection. But the real magic is what you can't see. The M270A2 features a new 600 horsepower engine, a new transmission, and most importantly, the Common Fire Control System, CFCS. This new digital brain is the key. It allows the launcher to fire not only current munitions, but also the next generation of precision weapons, massively expanding its range and lethality. This includes the Extended Range Guided Multiple Launch Rocket System, or GMLRS, which can hit targets up to 150 kilometers away. But even more significant is its future compatibility with the Precision Strike Missile, or PrSM, a next-gen weapon with a range of over 400 kilometers. This upgrade effectively gives the British Army a quasi-ballistic missile capability. The system is built for a shoot-and-scoot doctrine, able to fire its payload and relocate in minutes, a vital survival tactic on a battlefield crawling with counter-battery radar and drones. The UK's first upgraded M270A2s have already completed live fire trials in the US, marking a quiet but momentous step forward for the British Army. Number 9. DragonFire. At number 9, we have something torn straight from the pages of science fiction, the DragonFire laser-directed energy weapon. For less than 10 pounds per shot, the Royal Navy can now engage and destroy targets at the speed of light. After years of secret development, this 50-kilowatt solid-state laser proved its effectiveness in highly successful trials at the Ministry of Defence's Hebrides Range, where it successfully tracked and destroyed aerial targets. Developed by a group of British defense giants, DragonFire is a weapon of surgical precision. Its main job is to counter the growing threat of cheap drones, fast attack boats, and even missiles. Instead of firing a multi-million-pound missile at a 1,000-pound drone, an economic nightmare, DragonFire can do the job for the cost of running it. This completely changes the defensive game for warships. The tech uses an advanced beam combining method to focus immense energy on a single point, burning through a drone's fuselage or detonating a warhead in seconds. The beam is invisible and silent, and since it travels at the speed of light, the target has zero time to react. Its accuracy is often compared to hitting a coin from a kilometer away. Originally planned for deployment in 2032, the urgency of threats seen in global conflicts has pushed the Royal Navy to accelerate the program, and it's now expected to be installed on a warship by 2027. While the exact ship class hasn't been confirmed, it will likely be a Type 26 frigate or Type 45 destroyer. This move will make the UK one of the first nations to field such an advanced naval laser. Number 8. The Dreadnought class submarine. Our number 8 entry is arguably the single most important defense asset the UK has, yet it's one that will spend its entire life unseen, hidden in the ocean depths, the Dreadnought class ballistic missile submarine. These 4 boats will replace the aging Vanguard class and carry the UK's nuclear deterrent, the ultimate guarantee of national security. The scale of this project is immense. The first boat, HMS Dreadnought, is already under construction. These submarines are marvels of engineering, designed for one primary purpose: to be undetectable. They'll be powered by a new Rolls-Royce PUR-3 nuclear reactor, designed for a longer life and less maintenance. This reactor drives a pump jet propulsor, making the Dreadnought significantly quieter than its predecessors and allowing it to melt into the ocean's background noise. But the true secret to its dominance lies in its senses. Each Dreadnought will be equipped with the Taranis Sonar 2076 system. This is widely considered one of the most advanced and powerful sonar suites in the world. An often cited analogy for the power of the 2076 sonar on Britain's Astute-class submarines is that a sub in Winchester could track a double-decker bus in London's Trafalgar Square, about 60 miles away. While that specific claim is for a different subclass, the Dreadnought will carry this same world-class system, giving its commander unparalleled awareness to detect and evade threats long before they are ever detected themselves. The sheer existence of this silent, invisible, and devastatingly powerful platform is a strategic asset of the highest order. Number 7. Taranis. Coming in at number 7 is a project that officially ended years ago, but its ghost still haunts the future of British air power. Taranis, named after the Celtic god of thunder, was a trailblazing demonstrator program for an unmanned combat aerial vehicle, or UCAV. While the Taranis drone itself will never see service, the secrets it unlocked are now the foundation of the UK's most ambitious air combat projects. Taranis was designed from the ground up as a stealthy, autonomous platform. Roughly the size of a BAE Systems Hawk jet, its sleek, flying wing design was made to be nearly invisible to radar. But its most important features were on the inside. Taranis was a testbed for a level of autonomy never before seen in a British aircraft. It was built to prove that an unmanned system could handle complex tasks like evading air defenses, identifying targets, and defending itself, all without a pilot in the cockpit. The flight trials, which happened in extreme secrecy in Australia, were a massive success. Taranis proved the concept of a UK-developed autonomous stealth UCAV. While the exact details of its performance remain classified, the project de-risked the key technologies needed for a sixth-generation fighter. The lessons learned from its autonomous software and low observable design are now being fed directly into the Global Combat Air Program. In short, Taranis was the proof of concept that Britain could build a high-end combat drone, earning it a spot in a very exclusive club. Number 6. Global Combat Air Program. Flowing directly from the legacy of Taranis, our number 6 spot goes to the most ambitious aviation project the UK has taken on in a generation, the Global Combat Air Program, or GCAP. This isn't just a new fighter jet. It's a system of systems designed to dominate the skies of the 2030s and beyond. A joint project between the UK, Japan, and Italy, GCAP aims to produce a sixth-generation stealth fighter to replace the Eurofighter Typhoon and Mitsubishi F2. The goal is to have the first aircraft in service by 2035. What makes GCAP so advanced is its core philosophy. It's being designed as a flying command and control hub that can operate with a pilot or as an unmanned platform. Its cockpit might not even have traditional dials, instead projecting info directly onto the pilot's helmet with augmented reality. The aircraft will be a node in a vast network, constantly sharing data with satellites, ground forces, and swarms of uncrewed, loyal wingman drones flying alongside it. The jet will be powered by AI and machine learning that will sift through enormous amounts of sensor data in real time, identifying threats, prioritizing targets, and giving the pilot optimal solutions, or even taking action autonomously. This AI co-pilot is intended to reduce the immense mental load on the human in the cockpit. The airframe will feature cutting-edge stealth technology, while its Rolls-Royce engines are being designed for greater efficiency. A flying demonstrator is expected to take to the skies later this decade. GCAP represents a huge bet on the future of air combat, a bet that the fusion of stealth, AI, and networked warfare will create a weapon that's second to none. Number 5. Project Asgard and the Digital Targeting Web. At number 5, we move from a single platform to the invisible network that will connect them all, the Digital Targeting Web, with Project ASGARD at its core. This is maybe the most revolutionary and least understood capability the UK military is developing. It's a plan to create a single, unified digital network that links every sensor and shooter across all domains: air, land, sea, space, and cyber. The mod has recognized that the speed of decision-making is the ultimate weapon. The digital targeting web is designed to drastically shorten the sensor-to-shooter timeline. Imagine a satellite spots a target. That data is instantly fed into the web, where an AI algorithm analyzes it and suggests the best weapon to engage it, all in a matter of seconds. Project ASGARD is the British Army's flagship contribution. After successful trials in Estonia, ASGARD proved it can use AI to help soldiers make targeting decisions faster than ever. The Chief of the General Staff, General Sir Raleigh Walker, stated that ASGARD helps double our lethality and exponentially reduces the time to see, decide, and strike. What took hours now takes minutes. The project aims to deliver a tenfold increase in lethality over the next decade by making the entire military smarter and faster. The timeline is aggressive, with initial solutions having been planned for deployment in 2025, showing just how urgently this capability is needed. Number 4. Project Nightfall. Our fourth entry is a weapon born from urgent necessity, a program that has gone from an idea to a high-priority development at lightning speed. Project Nightfall. This is the UK's initiative to rapidly develop a new, ground-launched tactical ballistic missile. Project Nightfall is designed to fill a critical gap in Western arsenals by providing a sovereign deep strike capability. The request for proposals published in August 2025 laid out some ambitious requirements. The missile must have a range of over 600 kilometers and deliver a warhead of around 200-300 kilograms with high precision. It's also being designed to be highly resilient against electronic warfare and GPS jamming. Mobility and speed are central to the concept. The system must be able to launch its missiles and move within minutes to avoid being targeted itself, a crucial feature on the modern battlefield. The Ministry of Defense set a deadline for proposals for February 9, 2026, with plans to award development contracts in March. The goal is for 3 separate teams to each produce prototype missiles within just 12 months for test firings. This rapid development shows the UK is serious about reinvesting in land-based strike capabilities, a type of weapon largely abandoned since the Cold War. Number 3. Deep Precision Strike Missile. Coming in at number 3 is a weapon of truly strategic scale, a missile being designed to hold an adversary's most valuable assets at risk from huge distances. This is the Deep Precision Strike Missile, or DPSM. Co-developed with Germany under the Trinity House Agreement, the DPSM is a direct response to a more dangerous security environment in Europe. With a planned range of around 2,000 kilometers, this weapon represents a quantum leap in conventional strike capability for both nations. It allows NATO to project power deep into enemy territory from secure bases, creating a powerful deterrent. The DPSM is being designed to hit high-value, heavily defended targets like command bunkers, naval bases, and critical infrastructure. While the exact nature of the missile, whether it will be a high-speed ballistic missile or a stealthy cruise missile, is still under wraps, it's confirmed to be a flagship program. Development will build on the UK's experience with systems like the Storm Shadow cruise missile, and the design will surely prioritize stealth and advanced guidance systems. This is not a tactical weapon for the front lines, it's a strategic tool. The program is a long-term investment, with initial capabilities not expected until the next decade, but its very existence sends a powerful message about European defense. Number 2. The Hypersonic Offensive. At number 2, we enter the realm of hypersonic speed. For years, the UK's work in this area existed mostly in the shadows, but now it's clear. Britain is in a race to develop hypersonic weapons. These are missiles that travel at more than 5 times the speed of sound, designed to be virtually unstoppable. Unlike a fictional program like Skyfire, the UK's real efforts are managed by Team Hypersonics, UK, a £1 billion framework to rapidly develop these advanced capabilities. The goal is to deliver a hypersonic weapon technology demonstrator by 2030. This isn't just about speed, it's about maneuverability. A hypersonic cruise missile doesn't follow a predictable arc like a ballistic missile. It can perform unpredictable maneuvers in the atmosphere, making it incredibly difficult for even the most advanced air defense systems to intercept. The UK is already making major progress. In collaboration with the US, UK scientists have completed hundreds of successful test runs on a cutting-edge hypersonic propulsion system. This research is exploring new air-breathing engine designs and advanced materials that can withstand the immense heat and stress of sustained flight above Mach 5. This technology could give the UK a credible capability to strike time-sensitive, high-value targets from a safe distance. The development of hypersonic strike weapons is one of the most closely guarded areas of British defense research. Number 1. Generation after next capabilities. And finally, at number 1, we have the UK military asset so advanced it doesn't even have a public name. This is the shadowy world of generation after next research and development, the true black projects that are shaping the battlefield of 2040 and beyond. These are the theoretical and experimental capabilities being funded through the Ministry of Defence's multi-billion-pound R&D budget. This is where the UK is pushing the absolute boundaries of what's possible in warfare. It includes research into technologies that go even beyond hypersonic cruise missiles, exploring new propulsion systems and materials. It involves work on fully autonomous, AI-integrated drone swarms that can coordinate their actions to overwhelm enemy defenses without any direct human control. It also covers the next evolution of networked warfare, looking at how to use emerging tech like quantum computing to create an even faster and more resilient command and control system. It explores the military application of space, from constellations of small surveillance satellites to capabilities that can protect UK assets in orbit. These programs exist in dedicated research facilities and secure government labs like Testel at Porton Down. They aren't about building weapons for today, but about inventing the scientific breakthroughs that will provide a decisive military advantage in the decades to come. This commitment to deep future research is the UK's ultimate secret asset, a relentless pursuit of the next paradigm shift in warfare. So there you have it, the top 10 UK military assets so advanced they are rarely seen in public. From the raw firepower of the M270A2 to the silent, elusive Dreadnought submarine, and stretching to the hypersonic, AI-driven technologies shaping the future of warfare, the UK is quietly pushing the boundaries of military innovation. Behind the scenes, this is a technological race to create faster, smarter, and more lethal systems, giving the UK and its allies a decisive edge. These are not just weapons, they are integrated systems redefining modern combat. Which of these technologies do you think will dominate future battlefields? Hypersonics, lasers, or fully networked AI? Share your thoughts below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into classified military tech, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated.